Back home in California, I had a pretty rough background. I grew up in a drug-addicted single-parent household. I started experiencing having to, grow up fast and take care of my younger brothers. So I embarked on different things to do that. One was my brothers and I would go to the local market and we would push the grocery baskets to cars for the patrons. And they would give us money in turn for our help. And we would all do this enough to get hamburger specials. Because with a drug-addicted parent, we weren't eating very much. When we got ran away from that, our options were pretty much over. And so that's when I embarked on the local gang in my area. And it just took my life in a downward spiral of just criminal activity. At 9 years old, I ended up doing time at California Youth Authority. I got out at the age of 21. I kept learning how to be a better criminal and not learning productive things. So when I got out at 21, my life kept going in that downward spiral. And I ended up in prison 3 different times. I had the opportunity to come to Washington because both of my brothers were in college. They were successful. I actually got tricked into coming to Washington from my parole officer, but it turned out to be a blessing. That blessing came in the form of myself getting a job, getting myself enrolled into college, having great resources like Jeff from the Community Action Center. Community Action Center helped me with transitional housing by providing a way for me to have a roof over my head without struggle. I had a job, but I wasn't making enough money to pay for rent. I was in college, but I didn't have a roof over my head to feel comfortable enough to make that trip every day. I graduated from Spokane Falls and Washington State. Through taking those courses, I figured out what I would like to do for a living. I got a job at Lapaway Middle High School, and now I work with at-risk youth on the Nez Perce Reservation. And then I meet this lady, Lori Reve, total stranger, but she was adamant about me helping other kids with my story. She was adamant about my change, that I was worth being at Lapaway. From the first time meeting her, she made it feel like home. Community Action Center made a difference in my life because they helped me understand that people really care. Every time I went in there, they didn't look at me like I was my prison number. They looked at me like I was a human being and that I had a chance to live too. And it just made me feel so comfortable with Community Action Center that I wanted to help other people. And here I am.